Hi, Sabrina, 26 points, 11 assists tonight. Factoring in the playoffs and regular season, you now have the most games in W history of at least 25 points and 10 assists. How does it feel to continue to cement yourself as one of the top scorers, but also one of the top distributors in the league?
Yeah, I didn't really know that fact, but I guess just continue to play my game, understanding obviously the threat that I have with the ball in my hands as a scorer from all three levels, but understanding that the passing is part of my game that is kind of unguardable in terms of just continuing to be able to get everyone involved and let everyone do what they do best. And obviously it's great having some of the best teammates in the world on my team to be able to just get them in their spots and let them do what they're great at.
Sandy, in the second quarter, you guys had, I would say, your best second quarter of the season. What do you think the group really did right in that quarter, and how do you think you can sort of take this and apply it to other games going forward?
Yeah, look, I think you see the chemistry continuing to grow. I think, like we talked about Sabrina's and JJ's chemistry here, but their ability to move the ball and how we space the floor. But it starts, our defense can create our offense in those situations as well. And like Sabrina alluded to it, we've got some great players that know how to put the ball in the hole. So that certainly helps. And, she was on fire in that first half, particularly that second half. So, it's fun to watch when they're just, playing selfless basketball.
Coach, my question will be for you. In the fourth quarter, it was a large lead, but things got a little scary on your guys' end for a little bit until Leo hit one from deep. She had a good defensive possession, came back and hit another. So what can you say about the trust that Leo has built with you in terms of closing out the fourth quarter, and how key were those closing abilities in a game like this, where, again, you said you didn't have to play anyone 38 minutes, so she allowed you to keep that lead?
Yeah, no, we needed that. We got up such a big lead. I thought we started in that third quarter well, and I suppose they're going to make a run. You know that. So that's the game, isn't it? We're not going to win by 50, and just a little bit of momentum shift, and we just had to settle down. We're getting shooting too quickly. They'll get more aggressive. We weren't making the right decisions. But Leo, if you watch her overseas, she always has pretty good fourth quarters. So we're just trying to run the ball and get some wide open looks and take what defense was giving us at that time. And Leo was making shots. It was a post up, it was a drive, it was a three, and they were all big for us.
Sandy, just wondering, over these last few games when you've been down to 8 players, you've seen everybody kind of step up at different times. Just wondering if maybe your confidence level has changed at all in your second unit, and as players start coming back, has it maybe changed how you'll use your bench going forward when you're at full strength?
Good question. We trust our bench, you know what I mean? But our goal is always to win the game and make sure we have good rotations out there, and we're still building that chemistry together. But I think this, through adversity, you just see, I think we went to another level, like someone else is out now, so it's the next person. We don't have a problem. I can go to all the bench, I know that. Sometimes some games are, you have to shorten the rotation with what we need. When players come back, we'll deal with that when we get there. So I think we just continue to build on the momentum that we've gained and making sure we don't take steps backwards.
Sabrina, I'm just curious, when you were watching Marquisha in her 13 minutes this afternoon, how do you feel like she impacted this team and sort of gave it another dimension?
Yeah, I think just the ability to not have a drop off when the bench comes in, and that's huge from a scoring aspect, but just being able to attack and just continue to provide a lift off the bench. Obviously, when you come in, you want to do what you can to maintain the lead that's there, but just kind of plug the holes in what's needed. And I think she saw a great opportunity from watching to start the game, that driving lanes were open and she was going to be able to attack and transition. And she did just that, and that's what we know she's capable of doing. That's what she's done all of training camp, and I think she knows we support her and want her to go out there and be who she is. And I think through these games, she's just continued to show that she's a lot more vetted than we've been able to give her credit for, because she is a rookie, but I think she's come out and gave us really good minutes that's going to just help us forward in these next couple games coming up.